Good afternoon, children. Good afternoon. Today we are going to take our lessons. The words which we are going to see with the words are antonyms. Before session we have seen what are synonyms, and today we are going to see what is an antonym. Then the exercises of antonyms are being given here in the columns of its words there. Then what are antonyms? We shall see with the definition of antonym. Antonym is a word or a phrase that has an opposite meaning to another word or phrase in the same language. So you can have rightly, or you can say that these antonyms are the opposite words that are being taken in the phrases, words, and that gives the opposite meaning to the same language there. So for example of antonym words, we are going to see with words poor. The opposite word of poor is rich, swift, and for this word swift, the word is slow, and so on. So these are the opposite words that are being taken to these antonyms there. And here, before entering into the exercises of these antonyms, we are going to select some of the words that are being taken here are the words there. The first one word is praised, biased, welcomed, explicit, early, secure, wonderful, notorious, rough, handy. And these are the 10 words which are going to be seen from the words that are being taken from these given exercise. The first word of the exercise that is being given as the fabric was very smooth. So you should have to give the word the smooth, opposite word is rough. The desert was awful. The desert was awful means that you can see for the awful of the opposite word is wonderful. Monsoon arrived late this year. Late opposite word early there. So you can see that early. Then for the word the umpire's decision was fair. Fourth word is the umpire's decision was fair means you can pick their biased, so that should be very given means it is being given as the judgified there, so that is biased means you can give that it is very clear there. Then fifth word is his inaction shows his tacit support. His inaction shows his tacit support there. So for that one you can keep the word is explicit. When the government changed, his position became precarious. So you can see when the government changed. So when the government changed, his position became precarious means secure. So unstable, the opposite word of precarious is to secure. Then seventh one, the teacher berated the students for their performance. So the teacher berated. So the teacher berated the students for their performance. So that is secured. You can give that the B rated means scolded. B rated means scolded. So the teacher scolded the students for their performance. So for that B rated, the opposite word is praised there. Then the map is very inconvenient. The map is very inconvenient. Inconvenient, the opposite word of that one is handy. Then big cities are becoming famous. Big cities are becoming famous for their pollution. Famous, the opposite word of famous is notorious. Then you can see that notorious is the opposite word of famous. The leader expelled the new entrants. The leader expelled the new entrants. So the expelled, the meaning is the opposite word of expelled is welcomed. So that it can be taken into these words there. Then the leader expelled the new entrants. Fabric was very smooth. The opposite word of that one. The opposite words of smooth is rough, awful is wonderful, late is early, fair is biased, tacit is explicit, కుషా
బయటకు కానీ
అది రికార్డ్ అవుతుంటుందా? ఫోటో పోతుంది, అంత అవుతుంది, ఎక్కడ కొట్టుకోతారో వీళ్ళు. ఇది పోయింది పెట్టిగా ఏషం గిడ వస్తుంది, ఫోన్ పెట్టు. డాడీ
ఇదేం పోలే
పెట్టు పెట్టు Adisha. So from the following words of the second thing, చిన్నోడా అది జర కిందికి పడ్డది చూదురానన్న. అదో అదే ఆ రాయన్న పెట్టువాడా, రాయింది కరెక్ట్గా
కదిలింది,
పోయిందా మొత్తం?
ఏం కాలే,
జాగ్రత్త అది.
నువ్వు చెప్పు చెప్పు.
చెప్తున్నా. So from the words given in the box, the most appropriate antonym for the words in the italics is. So for these 10 words, again you are going to see with these giving of the opposite words. Now I am going to give these 10 words. First word is stale, vain, diligent, abolished, trump, conceal, oblivion, synthetic, retreats, exotic. And these are the words which are being given in the following of the exercises there. There we shall see what are the sentences that are being filled with these antonyms of the words now. For these, first one, while more schools should be established, child labor should be dash here. So within the dash, established is the word. The opposite word of established is abolished there. When the army advances, the enemy retreats. So when the army advances, so advance is there and the enemy retreats. Only fools are vain. Wise people remain modest. Only fools are vain. So wise people remain modest. For the modest, the opposite word is vain. Natural dyes are eco-friendly. Then synthetic ones are harmful. So you can see here the opposite word of natural is synthetic. Then fifth one is sometimes the lazy ones prosper and the diligent ones suffer. So you can give lazy, diligent there. Then sixth one, the survival rate of indigenous plants is better than that of exotic ones. So you can see the survival rate of indigenous plants. So the survival rate of indigenous plants is better than that of exotic ones. Then seventh one, many former heroes now live in, for public memory is short. You can see here public memory is short. Then live in. So many former live in. Many former heroes now live in oblivion. So for public memory is short. For that memory is oblivion there. Then statistics are often used not to reveal but to conceal the truth. So the statistics are there. You can see the first one. The statistics are often used not to reveal but to conceal the truth. Although marketed as fresh, the vegetables are pretty stale. Although marketed as fresh, the vegetables are pretty stale. Neither defeats nor triumph should affect us. So you are going to see neither defeats nor triumph should affect us. So for these antonyms we are going to see with the repetition of the words that are there. Establish the word, opposite word is abolished, advances, retreat, vain, modest, natural, synthetic, lazy, diligent, indigenous, that is exotic, memory is oblivion, then reveal, conceal, then fresh, stale, defeats, trump. So these are the words that are being given for the opposites, so that have the opposite meaning there. So we are going to fulfill the antonyms of the fill in the blanks, which has the opposite word of the meaning, which has to be given for the exercises there. Then we are going to see with some kinds of prepositions there. Then we are going to see with the part of prepositions, and what are the prepositions that are being given in the grammar exercises to be taken there. So prepositions show a relation between two other words in a sentences. So you can say that prepositions show a relationship between two other words in a sentence. The relationship may be a noun, pronoun, and a verb, or two nouns or pronouns. So you can see that there exists a relationship. Then the prepositions show a relationship between two other words in a sentences. So the relationship may be between a noun, pronoun, a verb, and two nouns or the pronouns there. For example, we are going to give with one. The rat was caught in the trap. The rat was caught in the trap there. So the rat was caught in the trap. Verb is there and the preposition is there with the noun. So you can put there, the player kicked the ball into the goal. The player kicked the ball into the goal. You are going to see here in the first sentence, you are going to observe with the verb, preposition and noun form. Then in the second sentence, the player kicked the ball into the goal. That is noun, preposition with the noun. Then you are going to see that there exists a relationship between two other words in a sentence. The relationship may be between a noun, pronoun, verb and verb between two nouns and pronouns there. So you are going to see some kinds of prepositions there. What are the prepositions that are there? The different kinds of the prepositions that are being taken from these given exercise of the textbook are simple prepositions. We are going to give with the words and the examples of the simple prepositions. These are the simple prepositions where you are going to use in between the sentences there. At, by, for, in, of, and off, on, out, through, till, to, up, with. So these are the different kinds of prepositions where you are going to use in a simple sentences or words in a sentence there. Those are at, by, for, in, of, to, out, through, till, to, up, with. Then when you are going to come to the compound prepositions, you are going to use the words of these: above, about, across, along, among, around, before, behind, below, beside, between, inside, outside, within, without. And these are the sentences. Compound prepositions, the examples of these are above, about, across, along, among, around, before, behind, below, beside, between, inside, outside, within, without. And these are the compound prepositions in which in between the following words and the phrases are being used. Phrase prepositions. Now you are going to see with the phrase prepositions: agreeable, according to, owing to, because of, in addition to, with a view, in accordance with, on behalf of. And these are the phrase prepositions: agreeable to, according to, owing to, because of, in addition to, with a view to, in accordance with, on behalf of. And these are the sentences that are being filled with these phrase prepositions there. So when you are going to come with the kinds of the prepositions, you are going to see with the simple prepositions, compound prepositions and phrase prepositions there. Then when we are going to see with the other prepositions that are being filled are the prepositions of a place. The prepositions of a place, that is to, at, from, away from, out of, behind. Prepositions of time: at, on, in, before, for, after, since, between. much time is left?
20.
Huh?
20.
అయిందా?
Prepositions of time now. So we can see prepositions of time. The example words are at, on, in, for, before, after, since, between. The prepositions of the position. Now we are going to see with the prepositions of position: on, among, before, behind, in front of. So these are the other prepositions that you can see with the irrespective of place, time and position.
అడిగిందిరా పొట్లకాయనా తింటారా?
Then coming to the words of the verbs with the prepositions. Agree to. Verbs with the plus of the prepositions there.
ఇలా
Agree,
రెండు మాత్రం దేవుడు పెట్టాడా ఇదిలా?
plan, proposal. Agree with means someone. Appeal to. Appeal for. Appeal against. Apologize to. Apologize for. Bring to. Then bring down. Bring out. Complain of. Complain to. Complain
తినుకో
against.
తినుకో.
And these are being taken with the verbs are prepositions.
పొద్దుముక్తదిగా ఇప్పుడే
Agree
నాలుగు అయిపోయింది.
to. Agree with. Appeal to. Appeal for. Appeal against. Apologize. Apologize for. Bring. Then we are going to have these words with these things: bring down, bring out, complain of, complain to, and complain against. Then these are the some verbs plus prepositions where you are going to agree within the phrases of the sentences. Personal pronouns. Now we are going to see with the personal pronouns there. I is there, we is there,
టమాటాలు ఎట్లా ఎక్కింది?
you, he, she, it, they. Corresponding forms used for prepositions. These are again with the 7. With the personal pronouns are I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Then these are the corresponding forms used after prepositions. What are these? Me, us, you, him, her, it and them. So these are the 7 words where you are going to use with these prepositions after the prepositions of the blanks that are being used. Then pronouns after prepositions. He gave a book to me. He gave a book to me. First person singular is the pronoun there where you are going to use. After the pronouns, the preposition is being given there, me. He gave a book to me. He likes all of us. First person plural. He likes all of us. First person plural. I gave a book to you. I gave a book to you. Second person singular or plural. You can see I gave a book to you. That become you become second person singular or plural. Then I gave a gift to him. I gave a gift to him. Third person singular or masculine there. Then you can see I gave a gift to him. Third person singular and masculine it is there. Then he took the book from her. He took the book from her. Third person singular and feminine. That is feminine there. He took the book from her. So from her is the third person. He took the book from her. Her is a singular, the third person, and that is the feminine. I went to the library with them. I went to the library with them. That is the third person, plural. So you can see that these are the pronouns after prepositions that are being faced with the seeing of first person singular, first person plural, second person singular or plural, third person singular and masculine, third person singular with the feminine, and third person with the plural form. See, Kusha?
26.
Some commonly confused pairs of the prepositions now we shall see. The pen is in the box. So the pen is in the box. In indicates the state of rest. So you can see here the pen is in the box. He came into the room. Into indicates movement. In indicates a state of rest. For these two examples, or the pen is in the box. He came into the room. Then second one, he sat on the wall. He sat on the wall. On refers to the things at rest. The tiger jumped upon the deer. The tiger jumped upon the deer. Upon refers to things in motion. Then he lives in Hyderabad. He lives in Hyderabad. In is used with the names of countries and states. So in is used with the names of countries there. He lives in the states of countries with the names of countries and states. He lives at Madhapur in Hyderabad. So at is used the names of locations. The names of locations means you can use the word at. But in is used in the names of countries and states. My house is. My house is by the market. By near. My house is beside the market. My house is by. My house is by the market. My house is by the market. By is equal to near. My house is beside the market. Beside is equal to by the side of. Near my house there is a theatre. Near my house there is a theatre. So that you can see besides a market, or besides means in addition to. So you can see these again, these three sentences. My house is by the market. My house is by the market, where by is equal to near, and my house is beside the market. My house is beside the market. Beside means here by the side of. Near my house there is a theatre. Besides a market. Near my house there is a theatre. Besides a market. Besides means here in the sentence in addition to. So you can see that these are the three different sentences which makes a little bit of confusion of your prepositions there with the having of these things. The match is between India and Pakistan. So the match is between India and Pakistan, and between is used to refer to people, groups or things. So the match is between India and Pakistan. Between is used to refer to people, groups or things. The World Cup will be played among 16 teams. Among is used to refer to more than two people or groups or things. Seema? Then we shall continue these exercises in next session. Stop the